You know, guys, I know I haven't uploaded in like 4-ish days, maybe 5 days, I don't really know, but the reason for that actually does pertain to today's video. Now, I was originally gonna have this video out for Halloween, but I decided I kind of wanted to touch grass and do literally anything else, and to be quite honest, I really enjoyed my time very specifically not playing Black Ops 6. To those of you guys who are playing BO6 right now, I can almost guarantee there's been at least, I don't know, maybe a handful of times that you just decided, you know what, this game sucks. It's getting annoying, it's getting aggravating, and honestly, maintaining your peace and doing literally anything else might actually be the play, considering something like skill-based matchmaking in Black Ops 6.
Come on, you motherfucker! Ah, shit! God damn it! Same shit, different day!
And I'm here to tell you guys probably the least surprising news that you could possibly hear about Call of Duty, which is that SBMM, or any other way that you want to go about the matchmaking, EOMM, monetized matchmaking, skill-based damage, all of the above, right? Like this umbrella term of SBMM. It is nearly single-handedly destroying Black Ops 6. Now, in my last video, we talked about the maps. The maps fucking suck, and I will die on this hill. I don't give a flying motherfuck what you gotta say. The maps as a whole, overall, are absolute monkey shit. The spawns are monkey shit. The latency, the servers, the packet burst, all of these bugs and glitches and overpowered weapons and some weapons that shoot marshmallows. All of those things are extremely annoying, don't get it twisted, but every single complaint that you have about Black Ops 6 is astronomically amplified by skill-based matchmaking's existence.
Please! No!
This game really does genuinely become unplayable. It becomes unfun very, very quickly, and you start enjoying pretty much fucking anything else other than playing the goddamn game. It would take me about 10-15 minutes to understand some of the core underlying issues that disgustingly infect this game, and skill-based matchmaking is often priority/target number one. And of course it is, because all Activision gives a fuck about is money and not the player experience. And skill-based matchmaking in its own existence in the current day is anti-community experience and pro-monetization. But before we get into it, guys, you already know what to do. Now, my last few videos, you guys have been absolutely fucking killing it. So please, leave a like on today's video and subscribe if you're new. We're aiming for 35,000 by the end of the year, and we just recently hit 32,000. So from the Scad Master to you, thank you so fucking much, but we gotta keep the momentum going, you know what I'm saying? So help me help you. We're trying to hog tie Activision with our fucking balls and give them a taste of their own medicine, you know what I'm saying? But guys, check it out. Skill-based matchmaking, as we know it, has existed for many years. They claim it's been around since COD 4. I beg to fucking differ, and it's absolute fucking cap, but even if it did, it certainly hasn't been this annoying or aggravating up until MW 2019, where shit really hit the fan with SBMM and they really started prioritizing any which way to manipulate the casual audience to get these shitters and pissers to actually believe that they're good at the game and give them an incentive to stay playing the game and thus spend more money in the shop. Now, this isn't any type of groundbreaking news. Everybody knows this. SBMM and all these other matchmaking algorithms exist for the exact same reason: to get shitters, pissers, and gooch lickers to spend more money in the shop.
Now listen!
So right now, we're gonna have to say it. To all of you gooch slickers that are gonna start crying in the comments, "Oh, here we go again, he's race baiting, he's a skillless, you fool, he's a skillless." Just shut the fuck up, alright? The types of people that spew this bullshit out in the comment section and make videos on it defending SBMM, you guys are the type to take a shit in the fucking urinal, alright? We do not respect you, you guys hardly have any human rights, you don't deserve them, you certainly don't, but you fail to understand the simplest of concepts, okay? Not only is it not a skill issue, and it's definitely nothing to do with the fact that we only 100% of the time only want to go against shitters and pissers and all these other MW 2019 fans. It's that we simply don't want to go against a copy and paste replica of ourselves, no matter what skill bracket you're in, 10 out of 10 times. And you know what, fuck it. I don't want to go against it 9 out of 10 times. I don't want to do it 8 out of 10 times. If it were the way that it used to be, it would be half and half. Half of the time, you're going against absolute pissers and shitters, and half of the other time, you're going against actual relative competition. And ideally, you know what should be happening 10 out of 10 times? A mix of those two fucking things. We don't want these highly competitive lobbies 10 out of 10 times the exact same way we don't want these bot lobbies 10 out of 10 times. Because it takes away from the variety that you could be experiencing within the gameplay itself. Now, even without SBMM, this game has a multitude of fucking issues. And in a few days, when I have an actual full-blown review of Black Ops 6 and I can give you guys my recommendation as to whether or not you should purchase the game, quick spoiler, you probably know where the fuck I'm going with it. But just the mere existence of SBMM just adding bullshit on top of more bullshit, it takes away from any type of variety that you could possibly have with the game, and it just makes your bad moments more miserable within the game itself. Now, we've already talked about how your ping and your latency is actually affected based on your skill level. Call of Duty and Activision beg to differ. The Scadmaster and everybody else with common sense thinks these motherfuckers are full of shit. But hey, if you want to defend the multi-billion-dollar corporation and get cock-slapped by Bobby Cosby every goddamn day of your life, hey man, that's your life. I live mine. I personally found significantly more enjoyment doing literally whatever the fuck else that was going on in real life, as opposed to playing Black Ops 6. That's why I haven't prestiged yet. And that's also conveniently why, after my 3rd or 4th session, I even tweeted about this. This comes out from yours truly, another reminder that you should be following me on Twitter, alright? Only in my 3rd or 4th session on Black Ops 6 and my lobbies are nearly filled with prestiges 2 and up, I'm trying so hard to find something enjoyable here. And that's absolute fucking facts, okay? I don't know what gameplay you guys are watching, but I probably had to go through a fat ass amount of dog shit games where I was pinging something that's horrible, that is uncharacteristic for what my internet quality is, just to get a lobby where I'm going maybe double to triple positive. Now, back in the golden era, a 2 or 3 KD genuinely wasn't even that impressive. But nowadays, you get a 2 or 3 KD, you might as well be fucking God in some sense, because most of these people, unless you're a fucking reverse boosting bitch, Carnage, the job of fat fucking slut, whatever you want to be called, fat nasty ogre slug Shrek bitch, unless you're one of those reverse boosting freakazoids, you're probably not getting anything more than like a 3 KD unless the SBMM finally went in your favor after like 7 or 8 games. But if you're really in the mix of SBMM, I can guarantee you right now, and I've seen so many other people experience and talk about the exact same thing. The average KD in their lobby when everything is said and done, anywhere between like a 0.75 KD for the game and probably capping out close to about a 1.8, maybe around a 2.0 if you're lucky. And you might think that's a pretty wide discrepancy, but given the fact that a lot of these games come down to the wire, and I've experienced this several times already, and this is a very fast-paced game, especially with Omni movement, if these games aren't going the distance, some of them are literally going to the fucking time limit, and that is unacceptable given the size of these goddamn maps. The reason for all that can be within the map design. You know, they want everybody to have the exact same shipment experience that they've been having for years and years. But again, when you put SBMM in the mix, it just makes these experiences so brain-numbing. To the point where you've become desensitized to the fact that everybody in your lobby after the end of the game, pretty much everybody, including yourself, is not having a pop-off game. You might end your game like 45-17. You might end your game like 60-20. Fuck it, you might end your game like 75-17. In the grand scheme of everything, those aren't even that impressive anymore. And to go against SBMM, I am not saying that we want pop-off games 10 out of 10 times. We don't want that. Nobody who is against SBMM has ever fucking advocated that we only have pop-off games against noobs. Everybody that's in the comment section talking about, oh, thought you just want to shit on losers and noobs.
Shut up, bitch!
Go to school. Public education is free. Nobody has ever argued that we only want to shit on noobs. Yes, it's okay to do that, but it should be within the blend of the game. It should be a mixed experience where you have shitters and losers and pissers, as well as a replica of yourself, as well as somebody who's like fucking God in the lobby. It should be a mix of all that. We shouldn't be in this rigged algorithm-based matchmaking system where the game literally wants us to be at a 1.0 win-loss ratio. That requires bullshit happening on one side of the team as opposed to the other. Maybe I'm not even going against people that are actually that good. Rather, what's happening is my team is filled with a bunch of goddamn shitters. Maybe I have a game where I pop off, quote unquote pop off, and I go like 40 and 14, right? And the rest of my team might not even have broken 20 kills. And they're getting streaks dumped on them, and thus the streaks are getting dumped on me too. That's not a fun experience either. All of those things, heightened ping, just for the fuck of it, just to give the other team the advantage because it's their turn to win. Or maybe I am going against an exact replica of myself, or I'm going against fucking Scump. All of those things require rigged algorithms working in the background to manipulate the game in a way that people get 1.0 win-loss ratios. Now, of course, there's going to be outliers. There's going to be people with a 3.1 KD and a 2.68 win-loss. Congratulations. That's not the majority experience, though. You might genuinely, and I'm perfectly fine admitting this, you might genuinely be in like the top 1% of players in the goddamn game. If so, congratulations, but I could probably assume that your chair smells like fucking tuna.
Huh?
Like I said earlier, within my 3rd or 4th session in Black Ops 6, the highest I saw was like Prestige 5, and that was in like the 2nd or 3rd day of the game being out. It's been like a week and a day, and I've only had about 4 or 5 sessions. The reason for that? SBMM is so goddamn suffocating, and just across the board, majority of people, as long as you have working, functioning brain cells, would all agree that skill-based matchmaking really makes this game's experience even worse. It's not that it makes it bad, it makes it even worse because the core experience of this game, in my opinion, literally is not that good. Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there once again. Black Ops 6 was overhyped to goddamn shit. I never once overhyped this game. I do have positive things to say about it, like the fluidity of the movement and the gunplay. All of those things, they're pretty cool. It feels good, it feels nice. The vibrancy of some of these maps, the color schemes, good, excellent. But good God almighty, even without SBMM, some of the decision-making skills behind this game, and especially the map designs, good goddamn fuck! These maps are absolute shit!
That shit is a 2-pack of ass!
But again, you put SBMM in the mix on top of that. I can guarantee you there's a ton of people just like myself. This should be one of the highest peaks of this game's entire life cycle, the launch. And a lot of us have already dropped off the game. I already took like a 3-4 day break from playing the goddamn game because it fucking blows cock, alright? It sucks. And the last thing I want to do is finish off my games where most people in the lobby are averaging like a 1.456 KD. That's not fucking fun. There's already a lot of randomness and RNG going on throughout the game, like weird wonky hit registration and latency. Some people are running that one mix of perks that gives you a boost in health every time you kill somebody or some shit like that. A lot of people are running recon where you can literally see people through the fucking walls. A lot of these spawns are already dog shit. A lot of the maps already don't make any goddamn cohesive sense because a lot of them were meant for Warzone, even though this game took 4 goddamn years to develop, but I beg to differ. All of these things already concoct a terrible experience. But again, and I will drive this point in to the end of the goddamn game's life cycle, it's all being made worse by skill-based matchmaking. It's all being made worse by engagement optimized matchmaking, the monetized matchmaking, skill-based damage some people are talking about. I have no proof of that. I don't know if I really get into those conspiracies, but I wouldn't be surprised at this point, man. I've experienced exactly what some of these people are talking about, but I can't prove it. But I will tell you right now, what are my quick thoughts on skill-based damage? I wouldn't be surprised, because that sounds like some stupid fuck shit that Activision would do in order to get these pissers and shitters to think that they're actually good and spend money in the shop. And if you disagree, hey man, you do you. Personally, I don't think I would like cock in the ass. You might think differently, and if you do, hey, it's your thing, no hate, alright? The Scatmaster accepts all, unless you're a stupid gooch licker, and it just so happens most people that defend SBMM, absolute moronic, stupid, idiotic, short bus riding gooch licking bitches. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about all this. Do you think skill-based matchmaking is destroying Black Ops 6? let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos, and yeah guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.
This ain't in my body.